What's up? What's up? What's up? Thank you guys for joining in. Thank you for those who come in a little later. I just wanted to, first of all, say hello. How is everybody doing? And to get off of YouTube. No, I'm just playing. No, I'm just really I'm just coming through because I wanted to say hello to you guys. I have not been going live like regular because I enjoying real life. And sometimes, like I said, hey CC, what's good? When you're enjoying real life, you don't have time to sometimes be on here all the time. So yeah, I just enjoy myself. And tonight, CC, I'm going dancing tonight, honey. Yes, yes, yes. So I'm getting out in the streets and I'm going to have a good time going to a Christmas gala. Mm-hmm. Yep, going to a Christmas gala tonight. So I'm enjoying myself. Then I have another engagement on tomorrow. So I am busy socializing. Yay, Chicky, what's good? How is everybody doing? For those, if I like you, you can come out the bushes. You can come out the bushes and quit being a bush baby. And if you don't like me, you definitely don't need to be over here. What's up, Juicy? What's up, Juicy Fruit? What is going on in these YouTube streets? You know, I've been hit and missing a lot of things that's been going on. Some of the same things people are talking about, I'm not really interested in. So I just been kind of making some different moves around here. Yes, yes, yes. I've been doing some different moves around here today and this year. Like I said, a lot of this stuff on YouTube, I am just not that interested. It's coming into 2024, and I'm not going to be talking about the same things that I talked about a year ago, or even what's been going on lately. A lot of this stuff is just really it just really brings a lot of clarification to my life that I'm on the right path, and that if people not talking about you, then you ain't doing nothing. If people not talking about you, then you really ain't got nothing going on. But when people talking about you, and when people are trying to make you look a certain way, you are on the right path. So just say that to yourself when folks be trying to come at you, or when things are happening and people got your name in your mouth. Just remember that you have a lot going on for yourself, apparently, that people are interested in. But unfortunately, I'm not interested in them and what they got going on. So I do what, most normal people do, find things outside of YouTube and deal with real life. Because to me, real life is more interesting than YouTube, to be honest with you. A lot of times we missing out because we are so focused on the drama that goes in. Now let me say this, it's a little excitement, I ain't gonna lie to you, but when it's your stuff and when people talking about you, it ain't that exciting. So you just have to remember that when you doing a lot of that, stuff in the chats. Just remember that, and we always, reap what we sow. But to make the long story short, like I said, I'm going to a Christmas social with an organization that I volunteer for. It had something to do with my service learning for one of my classes, and I ended up liking volunteering there. Met a lot of interesting people. So they do a lot of good things for the community, especially in the Oak Cliff area of Dallas, and they have a lot of exciting things that they're doing for the people that work there as well as the people that volunteer. So I'll be going to that gala tonight, enjoying myself, not worrying about who said what, who somebody think they a man or a woman. Um, like I said, these people out here, they need to be worried about their own business and quit worrying about stuff that does not concern them. What's up, Watermelon? How are you, beautiful? Good to see you in the house. Yes, yes, yes. What's up, realist? Oh, so you gonna call me Big Head Lena? All right. Well, that is one of my nicknames, Lena, not Big Head, but Lena. So thank you for giving me that nickname. What's up, Tamika? Tamika is definitely in the house. Glad you guys came through. Like I said, I'm not gonna be in here long. Just well, I've already gotten dressed. I'm gonna cam up just a little bit. Then I'm gonna cam back down because you know it's a lot of weird people using your face for their weird reasons of cyber harassment and cyber stalking. So you have to be careful about camming up sometimes. You never know when someone might use you for a drop. So or for their recreation. What's up, Tough Love? Good to see you. Tough Love is in the house. Hello, passing through, wrapping gifts. Okay, good, 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 good. I ain't wrapping no gifts, but I'm about to get out in these streets and shake a tail feather. That's what I'm about to do. And eat some good food and meet some more good people. Yes, yes, yes. So I'm just like I said, I'm just coming through here and just telling you guys, enjoy your life. Don't get so wrapped up, and I say it all the time, don't get so wrapped up with these YouTube streets. You find out that most of these folks on here is fake as hell. And then on top of that, that if they ain't talking about somebody, they're gonna be talking about you next. So you just make sure you just don't get so wrapped up into these people on here. Learn to enjoy the life that God has given you outside of YouTube, because you'll find out you're missing a lot of things out there. See, today I could have just stayed up in the house watching TV, watching YouTube, seeing who's getting into it with who, so I can clown people in the chat, you know, the regular what people do. But I figured that there's more to life than that. It's more to life. It really is. And you'll find out that you're missing a very important part of your life because you have spent so much time on this app. It's probably some people you probably need to go see, and if you like, you know, some people are introverts, so they don't want to fool with too many people anyway, which is understandable because these folks out here are nuts. But there is some people that you might need to go by and see and say hello, give them a hug. There is some things that you could do, like volunteer, or you could go, let's see, maybe go to karaoke. Hey, Don, what's good? What is good? Do some karaoke. What else you could do? You could, like Tough Love, be wrapping some gifts, chilling. You could be watching, you be going to the movies, things like that. You know what I'm saying? Like things that normal people actually do, instead of critiquing people about why they have makeup on and is their face lighter than their chest, that kind of stuff. That is weird, to say the least. And I find out that people pay too much attention to what you got going on. Yeah, you could be bowling. Oh, actually, guys, I'm going skating next week. I love roller skating. So that is one of my guilty pleasures. I really like roller skating. I started roller skating in junior high school. Me and my cousins and some friends, we would meet up at the skating rink. My dad would drop me off. And you know, a few of my cousins, we would go to the skating rink and we would meet up with, and then we would meet the little boys that was there. That was so fun. That was back when I was in junior high. I had so much fun back in the day roller skating. So I'm going roller skating next week, guys. So that's going to be even more fun. And another thing I'm starting to enjoy and to learn more, I'm learning even more about myself. I'm even learning to try different hobbies that I probably wouldn't have tried before. Yeah. And I'm going back to the gun range. I haven't been in a while. So that's another thing that I got to do, is to go back to the gun range. I don't like fishing. I just really, I'm not feeling that. I'm partially a country girl, but hood girl in a way, but Yeah, fishing ain't never been my thing. Hey, steady, what's good? Steady grinding. Good to see you. You are in the house. Yeah, I'm not into the fishing. Um, but I do like to go to the aquarium. I don't like to fish, but I do like to go to the aquarium. And art museums, they have a very a good one here in Dallas, downtown Dallas, that I used to go to frequently. Haven't been in a while. After the pandemic, a lot of things, you kind of stop doing, and then you get back into doing it. So I'm getting there. I am getting there. So I'm just gonna come up just a little bit so I could. So hi, how y'all doing? It's good to see you. Yes, yes, yes. I'm getting ready to go and, like I said, shake a tail feather. Hi, Ricky. What's good? It's good to see you. Good to see you. Yeah. And like I said, you guys go out there and have some fun. Go out there and have some fun. Don't spend all of your life on YouTube. Yeah. See, I got some good people over here anyway. I don't have to worry about that. Yeah, I know y'all have a life. I know y'all have a life. Thank you. I didn't get to get into the blue dress today. Cece and Chicky. I have to get somebody over here to help me zip it up, you know. So I had to put on a little red dress. What's up, Thug Life? Thug Life is in the house. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much for coming through. Yeah, I got the red on. Red is one of my favorite colors. Metallic blue and lime green are some of my favorite colors. So I just said thank you. Thank you, Juicy. So I'm just enjoying I enjoy getting dressed and getting ready. Now I'm gonna go back into my shell because these people are weird. They are very weird, honey. So you have to protect your peace, protect your image, protect your name. Don't be don't be busting it. Oh, okay. Well, I might, girl. I might be busting it. You said black and white. Yeah. I do like white. I wear white sometimes too. But tonight, since it is a Christmas gala, I want to do a Christmas color, which was red. Which I laughing at because I said bust it. Now today, so today I don't look like a melting face today, huh? Yeah, this. I just tell you, I'll be so glad when YouTube actually starts taking, hey Scorpio, taking some of their policies very seriously. Just pop to say, oh, thank you, Don, and y'all check out Don, check out Tough Love, check out all the content creators, realist, every content creators in here, guys. If y'all could put their chat I said their channel in the chat. I would appreciate it. Um, Scorpio, I don't know if you have one as well. Thug Life, do you have a channel? Just let people know so that we can put it in the chat. But I just want to just get on to let you know that it's a lot of things you could be doing with your life, and just don't get so sidetracked with the what's going on, the who is who. I'm just kind of learning to move a little different. Um, just watch what I'm doing. Oh, you got a channel too? Okay, make sure, Chicky, if you could put Scorpio's channel in there as well, and I will sub up to you a little later if I get a chance uh, over the weekend. So, and it's really unfortunate that as people we focus so much on other people, but I find out sometimes when people do that, they have a really miserable life because they're busy worried about what you got going on, how you look, who you talking to, who is sending you love, who's in your chat, who's on your panel, instead of them worrying about their own life. instead of them worrying about how they look. Look, if you look, I can't help it that God made you look like a weasel. That is just something that happens due to genetics, unfortunately. I can change a makeup shade. I can go darker, I can go lighter, but most people cannot change their physical attributes unless they're really a beast at contouring. I mean, if you know anything about makeup, if you can, I've seen a woman on here, boy, you talk about silverback gorilla. But when I hate, and forgive me for anybody that's offended about this, because some Black people, especially African Americans, we can be kind, sensitive towards calling people gorillas and things of that nature. But it is what it is. At the end of the day, some people do resemble certain things, and please don't get offended. If I'm not talking to you, if it don't apply, let it fly. But because it's just certain times certain people rub you the wrong way. And it was one lady on here, she could contour the hell out of her face. When she took that stuff off, she was a total different person. So hey, at least if I take it off, I'm gonna still look like Selena for the most part. Yeah, so they go after folks' looks because they get depressed when they look in the mirror. Right. They really do. They really do. Thank you, Don. They really do. And that is why if you ain't coming for me, I'm not going to come for you. I don't just go after people because of their looks, because number one, I'm not perfect. I have a lot of flaws as well. And there's we all have some type of insecurity, some of us more than others, but there's sometimes people that carry their insecurities to where it's like that it makes them feel better to point out yours, if that makes sense. Again, I don't come for people that never came for me. I only come for people that have maybe came for me, and even then I don't always respond, because at the same time sometimes it's not even worth it. You're going to go back and forth and back and forth with somebody that's an idiot, and then it makes you look like an idiot. So both of y'all are just acting like idiots. I pretty much just say how I feel and and move on. But on here, it's not always that way. It's always going to be they want a back and forth, and that's just something I ain't going to do. I'm not going to do. I'm going to say what I'm going to say, and I'm going to keep it pushing. And I'm going to continue to keep it pushing. And I'm going to continue to say what I feel is needed to say at the time. Yes, 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 yes. So, but one thing you will never hear me, you will never just hear me going at somebody just because I feel like it. I don't do that kind of stuff. But like I said, we are work in progress. And I did this live because number one, I haven't been on here in a minute. So I'm just talking right now. Like I said, you might not find it interesting. So, but I'm just talking right now and just giving my points on why it's good to enjoy your life. It's so many people that are young. I was looking at something today, and it was a 30-year-old singer, a Brazilian singer. He was in the middle of singing, and he dropped dead. And he's 30 years old. Now, just imagine if he wasn't doing something that he loved doing, and he loved singing, if he wasn't enjoying his life, he lost his life at 30 years old. He just dropped dead. They found out he had a massive heart attack. This guy looked to me physically fit. He wasn't overweight. He was a nice size for a man, and he ended up dropping dead and dying. But before he died, he was actually doing something that he enjoyed, and he enjoyed singing. And I just think about it. We never know when our time is up. We never know when our day is when it's, hey, CKJ, what's good? We never know. Thank you. Thank you. We never know when it's our time where God will call us, and it could be in 5 minutes, it can be in 2 seconds. You could be doing something and you could be fussing with, I would say, fussing with your mate, or You could be going off on somebody, and in the midst of you going off on somebody, you could drop dead and die. Like, and nobody wishes that on anybody, but it happens. So, hey, Atmosphere, thank you for being a new member. I appreciate that. Oh, look at Atmosphere. Atmosphere, thank you for being a new member. I appreciate that. I haven't had a new member in a while, so thank you for that. Um, and you think about stuff like that. So whatever you're doing, make sure when you're doing it, have a good time doing it. I'm not going off on people, but just say, for instance, if it is spending time with your children, enjoying that time with your children, making every minute last, making things last. And that's the thing that I'm learning to cherish. I had a blessing this week. It was someone in my family blessed me with a significant amount of money. I didn't ask this person. I've never asked these people. These are people that I never asked anything from. I just live, and live my life. And these people in my family, certain people gave me a significant amount of money. And it came out of nowhere. See, I don't care what people say about me. One thing I know that I'm a blessed person. And I have never went around begging people for anything. But when this happened to me, this made me understand how when you feel like you're at your lowest, or when you feel like things are not working out in your favor, and then God just does something like that out of nowhere. That's something to be thankful about. And not only that, that's something to really cherish, because people think enough about you to bless you in a way that is beyond normal. People don't just they're not just nice to people just because. They don't just have to bless you just because. They bless you because it's something within them that wants to bless you, because it's something about you. It's something within you that they want to bless you. If that makes sense. I don't know if I'm articulating it correctly. But sometimes whatever is in you, hey Shakira, and whatever's in them, they want to bless you. Now, this ain't no sugar daddies. This is nothing like that. This is somebody in my family that blessed me beyond what I could ever ask to think. I didn't even pray for this. This is how I know that sometimes the universe, God, whatever y'all want to call it, he looks out for his own. What's up, Tariq? Good to see you. Happy holiday, Tariq. It's good to see you, sweetie. I'm glad that you came in the house. Um, you have to just sit back and watch how life works sometimes, you know. And people talk about karma a lot. I always say you reap what you sow. You don't always have to bless people financially. There could be something that you could speak on someone. What's up, Duke? What's up? Thank you. You could speak a word to somebody, and that could bless that person the whole day, the whole year, because it may be an answer to their prayers, that you spoke a certain thing over their life. And that's why I say I am really being very careful how I treat people in this coming year. I mean, I've tried to do my best. I've made some mistakes. But this coming year, I'm going to be very careful on how I treat people. Like I said, now, hey, 27. Now I know I talked about that other person just a minute ago. But even I'm gonna do better on that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna put the hypocrisy aside too on some things too, because it's just some things. Hey Keith, what's good? Yes, I got some pretty feet today. But guess what, Keith? I got me some knee-high boots on. So you can't see my feet, but I did get my feet done last week. So yeah. But I'm gonna watch the things also that I say. I'm gonna watch things what I do. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if I spoke to you 27, but I'm getting my senior moment. So I hope I spoke to you, sweetie. But I'm learning to put to really look at what am I being hypocritical about? See, in this coming year, it's really about you at the end of the day. It's about how you treat yourself, how you see yourself, how you treat other people, and how you deal with idiots or how you deal with people that are not likable to you. That's what, you're going to have to really think about in this coming year because you can't keep going the same year after year. What's up, Don? Good to see you. You can't keep going on. Um, you can't keep going on the same year, the same year, the same year, the same year. It's like Groundhog's Day with some of these people. It's Groundhog's Day with some of these folks. They relive stuff that they have. Hey, checking you, boo. What's good? They relive some of the same stuff that they did the year before and the year before, and it's just like they're the same thing. They're the same person. They're the same. They're doing the exact same thing. They're reacting the exact same way. And I said, you know what? I said this year, I really want to pay more attention to myself and how I move. I want to pay attention if I'm being mean, sometimes I can be mean to people that I don't like. That's a normal reaction, to be honest. People you don't like, yeah, you're going to be mean, but I really even want to work on that. You know what I'm saying? Because I can't speak on something that I'm not actually doing. I can't speak on things and I'm doing the exact same thing that I am pointing out from, to another person. It's kind of like you have to look and see as you look at the speck in somebody else's eye, are you doing the exact same thing? Like get the speck out of your eye and then you can actually get it out of someone else's. But if you're so busy focusing on other people, you'll miss out on what you need to do for yourself. So I said, working on seeing if there's any hypocrisy in me. And if there is, how can I change that? How can I not be a hypocrite anymore? Right. Another thing I was thinking about was how can I respond or not respond even when I am angry? Like there's just certain ways that you probably shouldn't respond at the time, but you do. So I'm even working on that. You may make me hit. Yeah, you're gonna have to hit my link one day. That yeah, and it's hypocrisy in all of us, but you'll have people to say, oh, she's a hypocrite or he's a hypocrite, and they're like the biggest ones. So I don't ever want to just go around calling people that when I got a big old plank in my own eye. Like, get your stuff together before you can start critiquing me on my stuff. Because I'll find out that at the end of the day, we are all really messed up in some type of way. And I always say some more than others. Checking You Boo said there will be hypocrisy in all of us forever, simply because we are flawed humans. The goal is to keep striving to do better and keep picking up ourselves. Right. And that's what my point is. As long as you're in this human body, you're going to be flawed. You're going to make mistakes. You're going to do stuff that's stupid. You're going to do stuff that is not pleasing to your creator. That's just a part of life. But to just not acknowledge that and to stay blaming other people, that's when it's a problem. And that's what I see a lot in people in today. We are so quick to point and look at other people's flaws and other people's failures and other people's shortcomings, but we got a whole list of our own that we haven't even looked at. And we all have done it, and those who don't say they don't do it is a lie. And that's just point blank. I learned a long time ago is to stop blaming people for what I've done. There's things that I have contributed to things. And I said, this time, I would say next year, God willing, I will be in a different state of mind, a different state of just being all together. Like there's just certain things I'm just not going to entertain because I'm going to be in another state of mind to where some of the things that I used to entertain, it's not going to interest me anymore. It's not going to be something that I'm going to want to see or want to hear. And I think that sometimes people just need to stop pointing the finger and point the finger at yourself. And this is and unfortunately, we have people that will listen to this and they'll be like, "Ah, oh, she don't know what the hell she talking about. She needs to shut the F up. She needs to da-da-da-da." You'll have people to do that. And that's fine because my message is not for you. And it's a billion other YouTube uh creators on here, a billion other channels that you can go listen to. So don't come over here trying to critique me if it's something you don't like. I'm just saying for me, I always want to learn to get the pleck out of the big brick, the big stick out of my eye before I can think about getting it out of somebody else's. And I think most time people don't look at it like that. I think it's all about blaming other people. These people go around with this word narcissist a lot, and I'm not even sure that most people even know what it means. But I had did some reading on it, and I don't know if narcissists. Hey, Ernest, good to see you. I haven't seen you in a long time. I don't know if a narcissist is like is it just like a word where people just go around saying, they say it over and over, and I'm like, do y'all even know what that means? Because that could a lot of people can fall under that category, and they're not even realizing narc is a demon. um it is. It's something that is not, it's really, if you're looking at it in a spiritual sense, a narc to me is someone that is kind of a mix with God complex. They're very selfish, very self-centered kind of people. They're very I'm gonna say they're very spiteful when they attack you. Have I don't know anybody in my family per se that is like that, but it could be. Um, but I know you'll kind of, I guess, face that when you work with people or even when you come on YouTube. It can come on a lot of people, and I even tried to see, okay, and do I have some of those attributes? Thank you, Keith. I appreciate you. Y'all blessing me today. I appreciate you. Atmosphere and Keith, I appreciate you. Um, and you wonder, like, what is it? It's like it's really rampant, that narcissism is really, it's really rapid around on social media, because I see a lot of self-centered people. They don't care about hurting other people. They don't care about damaging other people, as long as they feel good about doing what they do to you. Um, so that has, it's centered. I'm gonna say what Checking You Boo said. It's centered around, I would say, being very self-centered, like beyond just the regular being a human. Sometimes being self-centered, it's even more than that. It's really an issue to where you can't even see how self-centered you are. You're so wrapped up and blinded by being self-centered, prideful, mean. Um, it you can't even see it because you're wrapped up in it. That is pretty unusual to me, but it seems to be very rapid in this day and age. Kids are like that now. You work in the school system, you're gonna find out a lot of the kids, either they come from those type of parents, or they just it's just embedded within them. And I'm wondering, where does it actually come from? Is it really like a spiritual thing that people? It's like a disease. I don't know what it is, but it's very rampant in this day and time. And I had to even check myself, and I said, "Oh Lord, I hope I don't have that," because I was looking at some of those attributes, and I said, "Well, no, I don't have this, I don't have that." You know, we all can be self-centered at times, but not to the point to where it's like endangering other people's lives. Shout out to the people who are aware and courageous to take accountability for their poor actions and strive to embrace wisdom and improve behavior. Correct. Right. And that's what we need to be doing this coming year. Now, your goals may be different from mine, but this is one of my goals. This is actually one of my goals, to let stuff like this, what people do, and not allow it to get up under my skin to where it affects my being. And that's one thing I'm really proud of myself for learning, is to know yourself, to thy own self be true. Know your strengths, know your weaknesses, and know what you can handle. And sometimes I can't handle looking at a lot of things that's going on, so I don't look at it. I learn to focus on what I need to focus on, deal with what I need to deal with, and what I can't deal with, and what I don't like, I don't watch it. That is how I keep myself sane. That is how I keep myself centered, and I'm not so pulled into the drama. See, a lot of things, and this is, I'm just gonna say this, and a lot of things I didn't get wrapped up into because I know who I am, and I don't have to go back and forth with people to explain what I am and who I am and what I have done and what I haven't done. I don't have to do that anymore. Why? Because I chose not to. And really, to be honest with you, you give people the power to let them get up under your skin, whether you know it or not. I've learned that I'm not giving you any power to get up under my skin like that, you know. And you really, people are really sick when they try to do that, and they don't know that they really struggle with mental illness. Because if you're trying to actually get up under people's skin and you're trying to get a reaction from people, there's that person lives rent free in your head. Actually, that person has a big condo with you in mind, because they can't stop talking about you. They can't stop thinking about you. They want to destroy you. So you have made impression upon them and you have a big condo in their mind. And and it's baffling to me. So I decided, you don't give people power. You don't give anybody power to make you respond in a way that is not what you want to do. Do it because you want to do it. Don't do it because you are trying to prove a point to someone. If people can get under your skin, self-evaluate and do the work to strengthen yourself. The other person is not the problem. You are the problem because they can get under your skin. Exactly. And this is something that I have learned, that you have to, you're human, right? You're going to get upset, you're going to feel a certain kind of way. But I always tell people, don't stay there. You have to actually know what you are worth. You have to know who you are. You have to know some of the stuff that if a person is saying, if it's not true, then it shouldn't bother you. It's just what people do. They lie, they try to get up under your skin to get a reaction, and you have to make the decision to not respond. You have to make the decision to move on. Whether a person moves on with with going wanting to go back and forth with you, whether the person moves on from their hate or resentment, that's up to them. That has nothing to do with you. But what you have to do is make the decision that I'm not finna get in no BS with this person. This person can talk all they want to. This person can do all they want to. But what are you going to do? It's a natural reaction. It's natural to feel certain ways. It's natural to be upset. It's natural to if not careful, sometimes lash back out. I mean, we react to certain things because we're human. But I always say, let certain things be a lesson to you, that some things are not even worth a reaction to it. A lot of people need to seek professional help, especially in the minority community. People don't seek professional help because they're too busy pointing at other people and blaming other people for what they had to go through. But a lot of times you really need to check you. You really need to see that your ways is really something that attracts or cause certain effects. You know what I'm saying? And one thing that I have learned, uh, being, you know, having a counselor, is that you have to take I would say, self accountability for some of the things that you've done. You have to take self accountability for um, the things that you may have said, or even some of the ways you think. Take accountability for those things as well. But most people will not take accountability because they're too busy, again, pointing at other people's flaws, pointing at other people, when the monster is them in in the mirror. You know what I'm saying? But people now in this day and time don't feel that they feel, to me, it's like self accountability. It's okay when it's pointing, telling other people to take self accountability, but it's not okay when someone is telling them you take self accountability. You see what I'm saying? Like you'd be some of the same people. Take a self accountability, take accountability. But can you take accountability for what you've done? Can you take accountability for what you said? No, they can't. Tough Love said practicing restraint is powerful. Control your energy and your emotions. Right. Yes, indeed. Self accountability, clean hearts and clean minds. And you can't have a clean heart and clean mind always watching trash. You can't. And I have made up my mind that there is just certain things that I'm not going to engage in. There are certain people I'm not going to engage in. I don't think I'm better than nobody, but some people, it's just not on your level. They just not on your level to go back and forth. They just not on your level. So don't waste your time, because you are definitely wasting valuable time that you could be spending on people that actually love and care about you, and vice versa. Made up minds to grow and keep growing. It is. You have to have a made up mind. If you don't, you're going to fall for anything. As soon as somebody do something to you, as soon as somebody say the wrong thing, you popping off. Now, some things, I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm a work in progress. Some things, it is what it is. I'm sorry. It is what it is. You gonna get this, but some things it's like, really? I did that last year. Am I gonna keep doing the same thing I did last year? Or I'm gonna respond differently? Like I said, it's all about making a decision. Now, will I get it right all the time? And I tell y'all this all the time. Absolutely not. There's just some things I will just not get right, but there will be some things that I will be like, yes, I'm making a decision to do things differently, to move differently, to associate myself with different type of people. If I feel you flaky, if I feel if I feel any kind of like energy from you that's not, I'm blocking. Like that's just I'm just blocking. Because a lot of times people don't realize when you do certain things, you're trying to protect your peace. You're actually trying to guard your heart because you see that certain people are just not worth dealing with. Yes, Keith, I do. There is just some people is just not worth dealing with. So I'm just thankful that I'm learning this year, and that I'm going to continue to keep learning. And I ask you guys, because you are my supporters, some of you that have been rocking with me from the beginning, to hold me accountable as well. And if I get a little upset, I'll be okay, because I really want people to hold me accountable, because a lot of things that we point the finger to other people, we're doing the same thing. So we have to be careful what we say and do and how we move ourselves. So if I ever do anything, please hold me accountable, y'all. I really appreciate it if y'all would. But I'm going to I'm gonna cam up. Thank you. Gems from Selena. All right. Oh, it might be a troll name pretty soon. Gems from Selena. I just wanted to say hello and goodbye. I'm on my way out. So I hope everybody has a great night tonight. And just like I said, this year is all about progressing. It's all about doing something different and than you did last year. Okay. Hey Meek Meek, what's good? What is good? My true um I really appreciate you guys. Yes, I am going to have fun. So, guys, thank you so much for coming through. Y'all a blessing to just be in here tonight. And hey, like I said, this weekend, get out and do something. If it's not, and spend like maybe an hour or two on YouTube. Don't spend the whole day on YouTube. Get out and have some fun. And it was Meek Meek's birthday on the 13th. So, guys, y'all wish her a happy birthday. And shout out to the sad season. I wish her a happy birthday. But guys, love y'all to Reese's Pieces, and I'm about to get out of here. So y'all be good, and love you guys to Reese's Pieces. Good night. Good night. Thank you, Atmosphere. Thank you, Keith, for joining the new members. I appreciate that, guys, so much. Y'all be blessed. Bye.